Gear with your fire signs. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Moon. This is Froggy, our intergalactic friend. And we're about to get into the message. So please remember, this could resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. It's timeless. It could resonate whenever you're seeing this. But it may not resonate for every fire sign. So, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it to fit. Use your discernment always when watching readings online. And let's get into it, okay? So there's something going on with this collective where in the last week, I feel like you guys have been dealing with, it could potentially be your insecurities, but also other people's insecurities. There's some kind of connection with another person, potentially multiple people, where you've been clearing the air with them. You've been talking out like your insecurities, like really going slow with somebody, and taking your time in a relationship to really talk things through. You know, and I feel like there was, I don't know, this may have happened in the last month for you guys as well. Like this, just talking with someone has been like really significant, because there was almost like this like timeline where there could have been a lot of trouble, or someone could have caused a lot of trouble, or maybe someone was causing trouble because of their insecurities. But it's like you've been like readjusting something with a particular person, you know, clearing out insecurities by communicating really and connecting with someone on an intimate level. So it's like having them tough conversations, you know, and some of you may just be, you know, very supportive, or find yourself, you know, being supportive towards someone. And yeah, I wouldn't say like, yeah, I don't know, it's not like you tiptoeing around the insecurities. It's almost like you facing insecurities head on with somebody, like in some kind of connection. So it feels really good. It's almost like I'm getting like somebody could be a couple going to like couples therapy, or yeah, just really putting in the effort into a relationship to make it better, you know. And that also meant slowing down and taking your time with each other. You know, maybe you found that you were trying to rush things in the past with this person, or you were missing or skimming past important details. And just, yeah, the time that you've taken, it's like, I don't know, you and someone have a very, like, you have this affinity, very strong soul tie, very strong like soul connection. You're connected to each other to help clear each other's karma. And I feel like both candidates are willing to sit down and be transparent. And it's really beautiful because, you know, there's this very strong energy of magic all around you right now. You know, some of you may have actually heard like trumpets playing, or, you know, you could hear like instruments or hear music from different realms, different dimensions. There's a lot of fairies around this collective as well, so you could really resonate with the fairies. Some of you may have fae or fairy DNA, past lives, etc. Okay, but the fairies are a part of your soul tribe. Something tells me that this person you have a connection with, I'm seeing, it's like you both, like you could have both shared a past lives like as fairies, or maybe multiple. You may feel that around this person, like you've definitely encountered this person in many different lifetimes. Like they're a part of your soul family. And yeah, you know, this may be someone that you had a fallout with. This may be somebody that like there was a lot of chaos happening in the connection, or a lot of chaos being thrown at the connection. But you've been given a lot of divine support. Like it's like you and this person just keep coming back together to clear some kind of karma, right? And you've definitely been doing that. You've not only been clearing the air with each other, but you've been clearing karma. That's what it feels like. And someone could be 28, someone could be 32, someone could be born on the 8th. So yeah, it's like a very happy reunion sort of happening for this collective when it comes to a connection in your life. And you see, what's happening is it's elevating your consciousness. And the thing is, for some of you, it may feel like you're having to go backwards with this person, right? Like, or you've had to go backwards and like, you know, maybe think about the past or talk about the past and things that happened in the past, but you know, you can't like really embrace the present or be excited about the future with someone if there's things from the past that's, you know, interfering with that. Whether it's things that happen between you two in the past, or if it's things that just happened for you each individually in the past that, you know, is being brought up to clear, like, you know, the karmic patterns and any like trauma and stuff. You know, I feel like someone's been having D&Ms, like deeper, meaningful conversations with someone that they really do care about. Like, you care about this person a lot, okay? And there's just a lot of magic supporting this connection right now, okay? You may find yourself talking to this person at nighttime a lot, or yeah. Some of you may play music, and this person could play music as well. Doesn't have to be though. Or you may both like really enjoy music. You both may really enjoy like the moon, like looking at the moon together. Some kind of connection there. And yeah, it's like there's just this order coming from chaos when it comes to this soul tie. And yeah, it's almost like you're realizing that this person is part of your soul family. You know, like you were assigned to each other to help clear this karma. And yeah, it's actually really crazy because like I'm gonna see what else we can get, because it's like it's opening up both of your consciousnesses. Somehow it's bringing your masculine and feminine energy into union somehow, and it's bringing theirs into union somehow. This is very spiritual. Someone could wear turquoise or have a very strong connection to turquoise. So we're talking about the throat chakra, right? And actually, you know, me saying that turquoise, I know for a fact that turquoise is one of the most powerful crystals you can wear on your throat chakra. Like, genuinely. It's even better to wear on your throat chakra than lapis lazuli. So yeah, though, you know, all crystals have their purpose and properties and all of that, but yeah, turquoise could be really standing out to this collective, and it's because there is a throat chakra activation happening. So it's almost like you and this person are speaking truth to each other. You may be talking to each other about things that happened, you know, growing up. It's like you're healing with each other, and you're there for each other, like even through the storm. Like, there's been some kind of big storm or something, but I feel the fairies definitely so, like, say for example, okay, this is the thing, it's almost like this soul tie is in your life for a very specific purpose, okay? It's like your guides, their guides, they want you both to get something while you're in each other's lives, while you have this soul contract together. And you may find that even if you tried to break away from this person, or, you know, cut them out of your life, or if they've tried to run away from you, or, you know, I don't know, cause drama and mischief, it's like the fairies come in, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have experienced like really, really like random things happening, like like things moving, just things happening that would make you have to almost like contact this person, or maybe hearing something about this person that causes you to contact them, or like the fairies keep bringing you and this person back together, because the fairies, I know this sounds like just, the fairies know that you two, you did something in this particular life together and you succeeded at it, and so they know that you'll be able to do it again in this life. And it's something to do with your energy signatures. Like, you and this person could be different, you know, of course in different ways, but it's like what your soul's intentions were when you decided to come together is the same thing. And you've done this many times with each other. So this is actually like kind of like a high ranking soulmate of yours that, you know, I suppose in the 3D there's been like drama, there's been chaos with this person, but all of it is to assist the both of you to grow and work on like betrayal, work on pain, work on insecurities within yourself, insecurities within them, you know, because you can grant each other that grace, you can grant each other that space and like the respect. Something tells me that you can communicate respectfully with each other. So there's a lot of emotional, you know, maturity here, emotional intelligence, you know, a lot of sensitivity that you share with each other. And yeah, it's just like you better believe in magic, because you're gonna believe in magic when you understand, like when it properly clicks for you why this person came into your life. Because I just see all these ancestors like smiling down on this connection, like you two working it out, specifically a feminine, could be a grandmother. Like look at all these women. It's funny. It's like all these women there, 3 women, potentially 1 masculine. But yeah, there's a lot of female ancestors in the spirit that are also supporting this connection. Right? On top of the ethereal beings. It's the beings like that you can't see. And the fairies are very mischievous too, you know, like they can do really funny things. And yeah, you may just have had like really random coincidences happen that causes you to end up back in communication with this soulmate, right? And it's by no coincidence. Okay, it's because this person has the key to something inside of you and you have the key to something inside of them. And it's basically like a key to understanding the magic in both of you, but also like the key to like your trauma, or key to where insecurities are stemming from, and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm like channeling that song, that Iris song, and it comes through sometimes, especially when there is a very strong soul tie. It's like, I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Oh shit, it makes me want to cry, gang. So maybe you and this person have been crying together. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, like, there's something so healing about this connection, and like you and them both being able to like see deeply into each other without destroying one another, without like judging each other as well. It's like you just accept each other. And it may just be in both of your natures, you know, but like there's a lot of things like that both of you can't see, like a lot of outside forces that have just kept bringing you two together. And it's because like whatever you two signed up for before you came to Earth, like these beings are just like hell-bent on making sure that you guys complete this contract or do it, because yeah, it's just like there's no other person, you know, that could do it the way that they could do it for you, and vice versa. So take that how it resonates. Okay, so on top of that, fire signs, you guys are also, over the next week, you're going to be called to take some kind of step forward. So say you've been doing like some healing shadow work, you know, talking things through with somebody, with this soulmate, right? And what you're about to be called to do is some kind of something very sacred. Okay, this sacred act could be sex with this soulmate if it's romantic, but it could also be platonic too. Okay, you could also be called to sort of take a step toward doing some type of manifestation ritual. Okay, yeah, like your ancestors are kind of guiding you to tap into your magic, and this means like some, like, you know, I don't normally talk too much about like, you know, candle magic and all this, so it really, really works. Some of you are really going to be guided to do that over the next week for some reason. Let me get my spell cards. Oh, I don't want the world to see me. Babe, I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Yeah, it's like you and this person, it's like you've shared parts of yourself with this person that like you've never shared with anyone else, or it's like that for them with you, you know. You take what resonates. But yeah, there's something that you guys are able to offer each other that is so unique, that is so specifically designed for the both of you. And no matter how much you try to get away from it, it's like, you know that there is magic involved in this connection. Like, and I feel like you've seen proof of it yourself, if this is your message. Okay, so let's find out what your higher self is trying to get you to do a spell on. Okay, so some of you may have been struggling to make some kind of decision. Boom. And I feel like it's because some of you have had evil eye projected at you. Okay, there's something you've been wanting to take a step toward, but you weren't sure if it was the best decision for you. So you may be called to make, you know, do some kind of spell that will help you pave, like take steps on your path forward that are best for you. So affirming to yourself in some way that, you know, I make the best possible decisions for myself. Or let's see what else we got. Let's see what else. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, this is what you're being called to do. Is do an authenticity. Have a spell to have the courage to be as authentic as possible. Now, there's something that you want to do, right? There's something you want to take a step toward that you may find yourself actually taking your first step toward over the next week, right? So, you know, to stop yourself from like coming out of your center, your ancestors are saying, it's time. Some of you, it's time for you to really take off some kind of mask, and you're going to have to do it to take this step toward what you want to do. But that also means it's time for you to be intentional about how you want to move forward. And for this collective, it's like the best way for you to move forward is to affirm and literally manifest courage, and manifest the courage to be authentic, like your authentic self. Okay? Because yeah, some of you may have like, you know, your own limiting beliefs that could be, you know, causing you to struggle with doing that. Okay, so the thing is, like with this connection, you know, like I'm saying, it's like some kind of affinity, you know, but it is a soul contract, and something tells me that this person is not meant to be in your life like forever. But and there's something about like secrets with this person, and observing, almost like observing the shadows within each other and bringing them to the light. And this is something that's like happening consciously. This is very powerful, you know. But yeah, you might have found yourself trying to isolate yourself from this person if you feel like they're being secretive with you, or they may have tried to isolate themselves from you because like they thought you were being secretive. Take what resonates. But see, gang, you're being called to make the best possible decision, and for some of you, let's just see, like, has this collective cleared the karmic contract? That's what I kind of want to know. Holy fuck. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles. You have. Collective, you've had a conversation with someone recently, or a sit down, you've gone on some journey with someone, and you've proven, like, to the ancestors, you've proven to the angels, like they were all watching this happen, okay? You've proven that you're ready, like, for this next phase. You're fucking ready. Like, you're ready to be your most authentic self. you're ready to take some kind of step forward that you've been potentially sitting on for some time. Okay, and this person is actually a big part of preparing you for some kind of phase in your life. Like, you know, no matter your differences. And yes, you have successfully completed a karmic contract, right? So some of you, your best possible decision could be to actually let go of this person for good. Right? Because it's like, for some of you, like maybe you understood the assignment. like you understood the assignment, but like whoever you're dealing with, let me see, what are they trying to say here? Yeah, it's like this person is like, they were willing, or could have been willing to go along with whatever is going on between you two. But at the same time, it's like this person you're dealing with, there's something about them being stuck in some kind of limited mindset, right? Like they could have like a really 3D consciousness, or I don't know, it's like they're stuck. It's like they have anxiety or something, right? And this is why you've integrated something, okay? Like you attracted this person to understand something about your own shadow side, to bring it to the forefront so you could actually work through it with them, right? And you were able to assist this person a lot, but the thing is, you have to know when to walk away too, right? You have to know when you've done all you can do. And, you know, if you ever feel like you're going around in circles with someone, it's because like the energy is not synergistic, you know? Or it's just like not the right time. But yeah, something about this person, like they're like trapped in some kind of like mental prison, I suppose, that you can't get them out of, you know? Like you can try, but I feel like you have been trying. You know, whoever this person is, they're very magical, they're very playful, they're very adventurous and like fun, like childlike is what I'm getting, but like in a really beautiful way. It's like you're both able to tap into each other's like inner child, but for some reason, some of you, you know, like you've got to ask your guides, you've got to like intentionally, you know, because for some of you, you may not be called to let go of this person just yet, but if you're seeing this message, you've completed some kind of karmic cycle. If this is resonating for you and this has happened, right, there's an opportunity coming towards you, okay? There's an opportunity being granted to you, but this may also mean you actually rejecting this soulmate, this soul tie, okay? Because you've cleared the karma. Boom, right? You are ready. You are ready for new beginnings. And I mean it. Like this may be a very, you know, for some of you, it could be a bit emotional for you over the next week. But this is why your guides are saying, come back to like you, and remember, like you are very, like the more intentional you are about what you're trying to call in for yourself, the better. Because yeah, you may find that this person may actually end up holding you back from being your most courageous, authentic self if you choose to keep them in your life now that the karmic contract is done, right? So yeah, this has been such a big learning process for this collective. Like you have learned a lot from this person. You could have learned a lot about yourself, a lot about your own shadow side, a lot about your own deep subliminal fears, deep subliminal insecurities, right? Maybe things that you didn't even notice before. And this person had the capacity to bring that up, right? When maybe other people didn't have that effect on you. So, you know, look at this as a major learning experience, because you are on Earth, right? This is one big school, and get ready, like prepare yourself here to, you know, to be ready for anything as well. Prepare yourself to, you know, either have this person around or not have them around, because like this person may have a thing with secrecy, okay? That like there's something about them, you observing them in their secrecy, that like they're not ready to let come out of, okay? Like, this is why they're like trapped in some type of prison, you know, they're not ready to show certain aspects of themselves. Maybe they don't understand that, I don't know, tribe, like there's some kind of halt or stunting with this person. And so if you keep them around, it's like they'll keep you on that level and you can't excel, but it's like now you're ready to go, like you're ready to begin this whole new journey. And it's so beautiful because it's like you and this person holding hands, right? Like it actually makes me so emotional. Like, I don't know what I'm picking up on, but it's like you holding hands and then look, like I'm so sorry, but it's like saying goodbye. It's like saying goodbye so you can like go and be your best self, you know? That's what it feels like. It's like waving each other goodbye and like your hands just like slipping away. But it feels like, oh, it just feels like you have to have, like, look at this guy, like he's going, you know, he's off. Look at all those crops, you know, he's got to go tend to, and that whole pathway he's got to walk down, those hills he's got to go down. And it's like, yeah, your inner internal compass is telling you, it's going to be telling you over the next week, like it's going to be time to let go of this person because they can't serve you anymore. And that may be very painful for some of you, you know, it may be very hard and very emotional, but it's like I apologize, let me just collect myself. It's like you're their baby. I don't know, it's something like you guys have just like really nurtured each other's inner child for some time, right? But also potentially drove each other absolutely fucking crazy at the same time. But you've done what you needed to do, and it's like this person's like waving. It's like a mother letting go of their child, like to go out in the world, and like that's how fucking strong this connection feels. Like it's almost like mother and child, like breaking apart. But it has to happen, you know, it has to happen because the child has to grow and become their own individual in this world, right? And this person may have a hard time, you know, understanding why you have to let go, but it's like, yeah, your inner compass is going to guide you to making the best possible decision for yourself. And, you know, it's just like, wow, you've learned so much through this person, with this soulmate, you know, you've learned so much. And this is like, yeah, it's just like really saying goodbye. And for some reason, I just feel like it's so sad, like, you know, so sad that it's like, you know, it could even cause you to be a little bit stressed about the victories that you're gonna have. Like, you know, you may want this person by your side, and it's like really like a mother and a baby, like and a teenager, like moving out of home for the first time. I don't know, gang, like this is the energy. It's like, you know, you may be scared because, you know, you got to go do all this stuff, and maybe you want somebody there, like, or you want this person there to hold your hand or be with you, but you have to, it's like, big girls don't cry. Like, that's the song I'm channeling. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Though you can cry. There's nothing wrong with crying, tribe. There's actually a lot of things right with crying. Like, it's just so natural. Like, this shit, why we gotta hold it back? A baby just starts crying when they're sad, right? Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, you know, some of you could be just a little bit like, you know, concerned about, you know, coming into success and coming into this journey you're being guided to go on, you know, being your most authentic self. And this entails this means you have to have a lot of courage, right? Some of you're going to be called to take a step towards something where you will get a lot of honor, okay, and a lot of respect, but it may be a little scary knowing that, like, you can't have this person around you because they hold you back, right? It's just, you have to make the decision that's best for your growth, you know? The mother doesn't want to let go of the child doesn't want to, like, leave the mother either, but it's just, I don't know why I'm channeling that, but, like, yeah, it's just something about that kind of, like, relationship dynamic. where it's like, it's time to go. It's like, I'm leaving now. Like, bye. You know, it's like you went to school and all of that. And now it's like time to go. Like high school's over. You know what I mean? And like everyone's going to go and do their career and become who they're meant to become. You know how people just like kind of separate out of high school and stuff? Like it's weird. It's giving that kind of energy. And this is why your ancestors are saying, be intentional this week. If you need to get candles out, if you need to get herbs out and, you know, do like some kind of spell work, you know, light magic, obviously, to just make your path a lot like clearer for you and your intentions clearer, please do it, because that's what they're saying is really going to help you through this shift, you know, and asking for, because you're going to have to stay in your power, right? You're going to have a backbone, and like I'm saying, be ready for anything, right? You have what it takes. You're about to have to show true grit in your life. You're about to have to, you know, potentially seal this person off for good. You know, you're going to have to like really get your backbone up and, you know, kind of get in this Aquarius energy and potentially just, you know, like maybe shut your emotions off a little bit. Okay, to stay away from somebody that has victim mentality, right? And that's what this person can't break out of, is their victim mentality, and you can't force them to do that, you know? No matter how much you want to speak to them and tell them and stuff, like you can lead the motherfucking horse to water, you cannot make that motherfucking horse drink, right? Somebody is stuck in that. They're stuck in this like state of confusion. They're in some kind of denial. They're out of touch with themselves in some aspect. So you're not, you're going to like some new level, and this soulmate is going to be left like in that level that you had to go to to integrate something, right? And then boom, off you go, baby, off you go. So that's the message for today, fire signs. Let me know if it resonated for you. I love you so much, tribe. I'll see you in the next ones.